Hello, this is M Spatial. Hi, my subscribers and my viewers. I am very happy today. You know what? I hit my 100 subscribers yesterday. In fact, it was past 100. I'm so grateful for all of you that made it happen. Thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for being there for me on this ride. And I must say the biggest thank you to my husband who supported me when I started this channel, direct me on light and give me some advices. I said big thank you to everyone out there that contributed to this success. May God richly bless each and every one of you in every good thing that you are doing to add your own quota for humanity. This evening, I come to talk about the news coming from Nigeria on the lockdown situations pertaining education sector. But before I start, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do me a favor to subscribe so that I will keep growing, so that I will keep getting more numbers to get there. Because 100 subscribers is just the beginning. And I know through your help, it's not easy to climb in YouTube. YouTube is big work. It is a big time work. You must be dedicated to make it in YouTube. But in all, I give God all the glory who made it happen. And I know He will conclude and assist me to get to the highest of it because He is able. Through Him, everything is possible. By Him, we can do all impossible things. Thank you and God bless you. So, the news today is talking about the senior secondary certificate, which I made the video some days ago, where the Minister for Education in Nigeria was talking about cancelling the senior secondary school certificate examination to be written as General Certificate Examination, which is GCE. And in West Africa, we have this West African Senior Secondary School Examination, and we have the General Certificate Examination. And the Senior Secondary School Examination is the examination that the children write before they finish the final exam for secondary school. Okay, and that's through that exam you will get your admission. After the exam, the senior secondary school certificate, you are now going to write your JAMB exam, which will now see you through to the university if you make the points. And general certificate examination is made for those that couldn't make their senior secondary school examination, but they have had an idea of how external examination is written, but maybe it is remaining some papers, subjects for them to complete at the university, depending on the course they want to study. Some may get all, but maybe one paper, if you want to study, for example, medicine, mathematics is very important. You may get everything A. But if you don't get that mathematics credit, you cannot go. So if you are determined to do that, your medicine, you can hold on to next exam, which is the GCE now, to write that mathematics for you to complete the paper that will see you through to study as a medical student. So now, because Nigeria has no light, because nothing works in Nigeria, that's why we always call Nigeria a zoo, because Nigeria is a country where yesterday is better than today. Since I was born in that country, yesterday has always been better than today. Day before yesterday was better than yesterday. Yesterday will be better than today. Today will be better than tomorrow. It is only backward forever. Backwards forever. That is the truth of the matter. It's backwards forever. And that is why we, the Biafrans, want to exit from it. Because we are people of progress. We are Republicans. We are people that cherish to use our talents, God-given talents, to become what we can be and to help grow the society. We don't believe in darkness and stagnancy, but that is what Nigeria is. Nigeria is darkness and stagnancy. Talent killer. The only thing they are good in is to destroy progress, destroy talents, and keep chaffs. That's why it is full of chaffs in their presidential villa. And lies. They groom in lie. And you know, wherever lies are, light can never be there. That is Nigeria. That is the definition of Nigeria. So that being said, this news now, they were saying that instead of Nigerian students not to write the SSCE examination, that they better put it to be along with the West African other countries. They now choose that they should write GCE, as I was saying. But this news now is saying that they're now calling students back to come and start school by August 4th, to be prepared in 2 weeks to write exam, their WAEC exam now. External examination, West African external examination now, because we have 3 categories of qualification exam to university. Now they are calling on them to now come and write the West African examination, thereby trying to open school by August 4th. And we saw what is going on with the pandemic, and we knew what has been going on in Nigeria. They are looking for a way to justify the money they are being paid. They are looking for goats to be slaughtered for those that paid them in justification of coronavirus. And today they are talking about sending these innocent children back to school. Don't forget that Bill Gates just paid them $1 million last 2 weeks or last week. Can't remember. Bill Gates and the wife. And you know that anywhere in this pandemic that Bill Gates' money goes, it is what follows it is nothing but death, mass grave, and mass cemetery. So article reacts as Nigerian government announces new date for WAEC examination. Decision to reopen school for exit classes on August 4th. Daily Post had reported that the Federal Ministry of Education announced the decision in a statement signed by its Director Press and Public Relations, Ben Gong. It said students will have 2 weeks to prepare for West African examination WAEC, which will commence on, and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the former Vice President of Nigeria, commended this action. They only know what game they are playing. Nigerian students has no light to study at home, not to talk of online anything, because not even the bulb in the house can light, because there is no light. Nigeria is just, there is no light, darkness, blackout is what we call it. A country where all the whole part of the country do share light. Some get 3 hours in a day, others 3 hours in a day, then you have the next 3 hours after 3 days. And maybe you will not have it. Tell me how the refrigerator will function. Tell me how students will study. And this is a country where everything is done only in the daytime, because at night is darkness. And now the coronavirus has really brought out exactly what they are. They have seen themselves for what they have prepared for themselves as a country. And the people that will be at the receiving end of every negative thing that will come from this wicked Janjaweed governments, present and past, are the poor masses, the poor, innocent Nigerians, the citizens. So Atiku was happy that they are going to open school for students, and he was congratulating them. And he was a first-hand experience of coronavirus. He knew what he passed through with his son when corona just arrived in Nigeria. In fact, it was his son and others that brought in coronavirus in Nigeria. So he knew exactly what his son went through. And see how heartless these people can be in the name of money, in the name of supporting each other as politicians, evil politicians. He is now congratulating them for reopening school. Instead of condemning them for reopening school, he's congratulating them for ushering the children to go and die untimely death in the name of coronavirus. The money they give them for coronavirus, nobody knows where it is. The people they arrested are not having any sign of coronavirus. But this time around, I can tell you that they must make it happen by themselves. They must make it happen by themselves to show that there is corona in Nigeria. How they are going to do it is up to them. But you are going to see on this 1 million that they have received from Bill Gates, what is going to become of Nigerians. Now they are sending innocent children to school, or they are planning to send them back to school, when others are closing down whatever they have, WAEC examination. Former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar reacted to federal government's decision to reopen schools for exit classes on August 4th. Daily Post had reported that the Federal Ministry of Education announced the decision in a statement signed by its Director, Press and Public Relations, Ben Hong. It says, students will have 2 weeks to prepare for West African examination, WAEC, which will commence on 17th August. Reacting, Atiku on Twitter said the decision to reopen school was commendable. It also wished success to students writing WAEC examinations. He tweeted, the announcement by the Federal Ministry of Education that the WAEC exam will hold in August is commendable. Learning must go on, especially for exit stage students. I do hope, however, that students writing the exams are well prepared through home study during the lockdown. I wish them the very best. Yes, if Nigeria is to be a country, a functioning country, it will be a welcoming development to open school. But where Nigeria is a country where the politicians are always using the lives of the citizens to benefit themselves, to put more money in their foreign accounts, this, for me, is not a welcoming development. Because we all know that this time we are in, no truth is coming out from any quarter of government. We have all seen the news from the beginning of the pandemic till this date, and the people involved are not giving up. So it takes only a wise man or woman to protect itself and its own home. But in Africa, we have seen that our politicians are in the forefront of betraying their own citizens, all in the name of money. It is only very few, 3 or 4 African countries that has come out through this pandemic to stand as men at home for their own citizens. As we speak today, the whole of Africa as a continent has no single analysis or study of coronavirus as it concerns or affects their own people. All what they are giving us is the study from other parts of the world. They forget that we eat different food, we react differently. African politicians doesn't know this. And many times I ask, where are the scientists in Africa? When we come out of Africa, we make the best. When we are inside Africa, what is happening? Nobody hears about this best because the politicians must surely obey their masters that has put them on the seat of power to diminish, destroy, and release mayhems on their own people. Once their households are okay, once their children and their wives are okay, for them, the country is very, very okay. Many of them, as politicians, their relatives are still languishing in poverty. They don't care. Tell me what you think about this news. Is it right that Nigeria will reopen school to go and kill these children in the name of coronavirus? Because as far as I am concerned, that is exactly what is going to happen, because they have been paid to do the job. They have been paid to do the job. From the beginning, we can see the drama in Nigeria, and the drama never finishes. It's from one drama to the other, and from the other to another. And the Nigerian citizens, those that call themselves Nigerians, they have refused to stand up for themselves. Rather, they choose to be running away from their own problems. Where they are running to, are there not people there that put their things together? If you are a Nigerian, if you claim to be one, where you are planning to run to, you, the Nigerian politicians, the schools around the world you sent your children to be, those that made it happen, are they not human beings like you? What will you be remembered as a Nigerian politician the day you exit? You'll be remembered, all of you, almost like Abba Kyari. Useless deaths, useless people, wicked people that came to life to destroy what God has beautified for the benefit of humanity. Thank you, and tell me what you think about this video. If Nigeria is getting it right, or are you one of those that are claiming Nigeria or one Nigeria? Do you think Nigeria can be amended? Do you think it can ever work? A country that knows nothing but backwardness from the beginning, and it got worse at present when all the illiterates in a very particular clan and tribe called Fulani has taken over, invaded Nigeria. And the so-called professors and teachers and doctors that's supposed to be the owners of Nigeria has hid themselves, their talks, their grammars, they cannot speak. And when it is among their midst, they will come to roll like lions. And the time to roll has come, and nobody's hearing their voices. Let me hear what you think. Let us go to the comments box where you have the final say. For me, I have deliberated on this. I'm waiting to hear from you. Do like the video, do share it. Please do not forget to subscribe and put on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will be among the first to get it. Thank you and have a wonderful week.